with being away for a while, but I ended up doing my best time yet in terms of overall. I really wanted to get to that 9-minute mile again, but I couldn't quite push through. So anyway, it's pretty amazing. I've shaved off a full minute since my first 3-mile run. So here we go. Hello, welcome back. Day 6. Day 6 of training, 3 miles done today. Feeling good. I just got out of the shower, as you can tell. I'm gonna just take a couple minutes really quick to talk about a couple things that I learned again today on my run, and also share with you a new item that I got recently that I think is gonna be so good for the race. Before I jump in, as I always do, a little outfit check. This is my fun little Go Shorty, it's my birthday shirt. Classic YOLOso for the 50th. And if I get too cold, I will be putting my sweatshirt back on. So, yay YOLOso! So today's run was awesome. It was the best time that I've done my 3 miles in so far. I was really trying hard to get that 9-minute mile again, and I did not. I failed. But I came really close, like so close. I'm gonna show you right here my splits so you can see how close I was. But the thing that I'm most excited about is just this continued improvement each and every time. I know you probably hear it all the time, but if you just keep it up and keep running, keep moving, it does get easier, and it's getting so much faster too. It has been mind-blowing for me to look at my first race, or my first 3-mile training run, not race yet, compared to today. I have shed a minute off of my time. A minute! Ah! Little liquid IV water break here. Yeah, it's just bizarre. I can't believe it. I honestly can't believe that I've shed that much time off. I've been getting a lot of incredibly encouraging messages. Y'all, I mean, it's just insane how cool this community is. There have been people that are saying, you're training so hard, I've been watching you each time, I'm watching every episode, you're shaving off more and more time each time. It's incredible, keep going. I've gotten a lot of people that are like, hey, I have loved what you've been sharing about some of the items that you've been getting, and it's been helping me, and I just purchased this for myself. A couple of you got that Kiava shirt, which is so cool. We'll be little twinsies on the course. And it's just really encouraging, like so encouraging. So thank you so much for your words of encouragement, your messages. It's just awesome. It just feels so awesome. And I'm here for you too. Something that I didn't talk about at the very beginning of this is kind of what I originally signed up for. I talked at the very first episode about how I signed up for runDisney, thanks to my sweet friend Marissa. Just a gem. And when she signed me up, we signed up for the 10-minute 1 second to 12-minute pace. So I will be in that corral. I will not be in a corral that's faster than 10 minutes. That being said, through all of the YouTube videos I've been watching and looking at all these different things, I've realized that I can still race faster. It doesn't mean I have to stick to that 10-minute time, which is great. And I will be pushing myself. I'm really interested to see how this all shakes out on the course, because the more videos I watch and the more training that I'm doing, the more I'm like, I don't know if I want to stop for characters or not. And this is probably a totally unpopular opinion, because a lot of people run these races to see the characters and to see some of the characters you don't usually see, and it's part of the fun. And so I'll probably still stop for a couple. But some of the lines that I've seen, especially in the 10K, since it's maybe not quite as intense as the half or even a full, the lines are long, and I'm like, oh, with all the training and the things that I've been doing, I don't take it lightly that I've only been training for 4 weeks, okay? I know. But with that training, even still, and the miles I've been putting in and the progress I've seen, I'm just not sure that I want to stop for characters. I'd be very curious to hear what you think about that. I certainly might. We'll see. I definitely am going to be stopping along the way to take photos, selfies, do all of that. I'm just not sure if I'm going to do the character meets yet. But we'll see. I'm super curious though, are you going to stop? Will you be planning to make some of those stops along the route? have you done it before? Is it worth it? Like, let me know. I know the bathroom breaks happen. I'm gonna need some water breaks, all that kind of stuff too. So planning all of that together and looking at what I want to do with my pace being sub 10 still, I just don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it all. So I gotta like weigh out all of the things, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. Okay, so on to the item that I mentioned I was gonna show you. I finally got this. I had been kind of thinking, what am I gonna do? It's cold in the morning. I know a lot of people say, okay, just get a shirt, go to Goodwill or something, get something that you can throw off and not worry if it's like, I don't know, lost or you can't get it back or something like that, because they donate all of the clothing that they find, all that kind of stuff, which is great. But I didn't want something that was gonna be really hot or not kind of what I've been training in, which, you know, again, up here in Minnesota, it's cold. So I have been training in a sweatshirt, a zip off sweatshirt, and then I'll kind of like take it off, whatever. But it's about the same weight as what I ended up purchasing. So here it is, the big reveal. Amazon Essentials. This was so cheap. It was so cheap. It was like, I want to say $10. And it's that light blue color for Cinderella, which is perfect. And I'm gonna be wearing this when we start the race. So I thought this was such a good find. I have it linked in my Amazon storefront, so you can get to it very easily. But this was so awesome. And I actually just got up a zip up one too, which was more. I think that one was like $30. So that will not be one that I'm going to be throwing to the side. But I thought for the weight of this, the feel of this, it washes really well. I've already worn it. It's really comfortable. Like, how perfect. So this is going to be my, you know, very beginning of the race, what I wear. It does have these little handy dandy thumb holes, which is nice. I can put this around my waist if I wanted to run with it. It is really lightweight, so I don't have to worry about it like holding me down or it being really bulky or anything like that. So, you know, we'll see what happens race day if I decide I want to get rid of it and just toss it or something. But I thought this was a really good find and I'm so excited, and hopefully there is a color that it comes in that matches your outfit as well. All right, so on to my pacing and kind of what I did today that was a little bit different. As you know, if you've been watching, every week, every run, I've been trying something a little bit different to see how I can do with my times and my splits. And this time I think I really got into a groove. It was not easy because over the weekend I had some fun and getting back on track after not running for a few days was challenging. And so with that being said, I knew going into this that I couldn't push myself too hard. I didn't think I was going to be able to run the 4 minutes at a time and then 30 seconds walking like I did for that 9-minute mile I did. So I took it a little bit easier, but I still wanted to push myself. So I ended up doing running for 3 minutes and 30 seconds and then walking and recovering for 30 seconds. And honestly, this worked out so well. My splits were better this time. They were closer to the 9-minute mark versus a little bit later or more close to the 10 minutes. So it definitely clearly in that 3rd mile it got harder because I did have to stop a couple extra times and I couldn't do the 3:30 each time. I had to walk a couple minutes. It was, or a few extra seconds, I should say. It was harder for sure. But 3 minutes and 30 seconds running and then the 30-second walk was perfect for me. I think it's what I'm gonna do every time. I think it's probably what I'll do during the race and just try to get a faster pace going, a little bit of a faster jog, run during the race so that I can maybe make a character stop or maybe fit in something else in there if I wanted to. So that is the plan. Another thing that I had done a little bit differently today, which is different than my other practice runs, is I had no idea that you can customize your Apple Watch to have current pace time and distance and different views than what the standard view comes on when you do the indoor run specifically. This is a tip that I found in the runDisney Facebook group, and I had no idea that you could do this, and it was really a game changer for me. So while I'm actively running, I can look down at my watch and I can say, oh, I'm running at an 8:45 pace, which is what I was running at for the most part. Add the walks in and you kind of get to just over that 9-minute pace. But it was helpful for me to be like, oh, okay, so that means I need to keep up with this pace if I want to make those splits that I want to make. So that tells me I need to be running faster at probably an 8:30 pace to make that sub 9 mark. All right, walking you through this real time. So the way you're going to do it is you're going to open up your workouts. You're going to open your workout setting here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to find what it is you're doing, if it's an outdoor run or if it's an indoor run or whatnot. You scroll to that. Then you're going to click the 3 little dots in the top right-hand corner. And then you're going to see it says suggested open run. Then there's time, there's distance, and there's pacer, there's calories, custom, etc. And so what you're going to do is decide what you want to do. I personally have been using the open setting. You're going to click that little pencil that's next to it. And then as you kind of scroll down, you're going to be able to click on workout views and then edit views. And this is how you are going to be able to decide what metrics you want to be able to see on your watch. Whether that is your current pace, beats per minute, total distance, your splits, etc. You can also do your average pace, rolling time. There's a number of different things you can include, even your heart rate zones. So I would definitely go in and play around with this a little bit because it is really helpful when you're running actively and when you're kind of looking at how you're doing, what you're trending. I had no idea this even existed, and honestly, it was a game changer for me today. Another little tip that I found is find something that motivates you. And this is so corny and so cheesy, but my lovely, beloved, this is literally my favorite water bottle on the planet, my Walt Disney World water bottle that I got 2 years ago during a trip with, again, Marissa. I got this with her. It is my favorite. It keeps everything really cold. And it's just so happy. So every time I run a lap or I run around or I need a water break or whatever, it's just kind of like, oh, this is what I'm running for. So get back to that place to be able to do the things I want to do with my friends, to run a great race and cross the finish line. That's all I've got for you today. If it is a rest day for you, rest up. If it's a running day for you, you can do this. You've got this. I know you can do this. Push yourself a little bit harder today, but don't hurt yourself. Practice safe running. Be good, have a great day, and make it a good one. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, do all the things, and we will see you real soon.